The lunar realm of Yesod Gamaliel is ever so physically manifested. This is a clear sign of the possibility of collective vital transmutation, yet we devour ourselves in it, or better yet, letting ourselves be devoured in it. Just like an obsidian mirror, we project our needs and our deepest desires day in and day out on computer screens that are all a part of a web connected by threads of desire, lust and perversions. We are capable to manifest the deepest knowledge in only a matter of seconds, yet isn't it ironic that we are addicted to the lullabies of mindless scrolling and the mirages of beauty, glamour and decadence? An entity called the World Wide Web that possesses all of the world's knowledge, information and value, of which pornography, which is the projection of our lust, is its very own elixir vitae. A vast web, interconnected by humanity's desires, accessed through black mirrors onto which we project our needs. With the possibility to manifest everything, yet we manage to evoke mostly illusions. Our dependence turns the threads of this worldwide web into nooses on which humanity hangs by the throat, turning this web into the abode of an ever so hungry black widow spider, on which we freely sacrifice our life force. For the Gamaliel extremes of perversion, by which the internet is contained, stream towards the all-devouring womb of Lilith, the matriarch of shadows, she of the night, whose throne is rooted into the collective sewer of psychosexuality. In an age where silence is ever such a mystery, yet wrongly experienced by those who think it lays hidden in the numbing of the senses, the intoxication that is possible via those means is volatile and acts as an intrusion for the human complex and its life force, rather than a means to bring oneself to true silence, which can only be achieved by mastering, rather than numbing the senses. It is this gnosis that can be achieved if one is strong enough to learn the lessons that are hidden in this ever so dangerous astral labyrinth of Lilithian descent. The biggest empires of the internet are the most lethal embodiments of the Gamaliel Qliphah, containing the secrets of sexual transmutation. That is, if one succeeds in solving the riddles of illusion, pleasure and hidden desires. Ask yourself this: is that which I know as pleasure gives me an actual authentic feeling of pleasure? Is that what I experience a truly genuine and enriching sensation? Or is it cheap, rather unhealthy, or worse, toxic and even vampiric? The tendrils of astral vampirism manifold in this technocratic imperium. There is no page on the World Wide Web that hasn't any bait for the senses, to say the least. All social media empires are overflowing with the kin of the succubi, but they aren't the ones who are the villain. It is the weakness and lack of character in men that ensols this empire of sexual degeneracy, for sexuality is an exchange of energy. As long as you are open to their visual and audio traps, you already engage in the first steps of this exchange mechanism. Therefore, it is a fundamental necessity to gain complete control over this force that is automatically aroused upon being confronted by this content. Delve deep into the unknown layers of self. Awaken the entirety of this primal force. Step by step, gain control over it by discipline, study and mastery. Learn the ancient art of transmutation, the science of the sages. Learn the science behind sexual abstinence, but beware. Don't lose yourself in it, as is the case with many of these followers of what we know as the self-development movement, which is one of the so many hypes which has some potential, but ends up as a drug and form of escapism for most who consume its content. For abstinence is a powerful way to reset, cleanse, and reprogram one's energetic settings. Yet energy needs to flow and has to be transmuted, reinvested, that is. Therefore, learn to experience energy for what it truly is. Experience, engage, and analyze the essence of not only harnessing it, but also the exchange of it. For this is an equally important aspect in the control of one's serpent force. From wealth to intimacy, from giving information to receiving it. The essential dynamics of it are found in every possible form that is in vital aspects of life. Invest in yourself in all possible ways, not merely for the sake of pleasure and the so-called illusions of self-love or self-help, but to give birth to the manifestation of the unity of the body, mind and soul complex. If all is one, like a river flowing to and from its source, then clarity can be reached and shifts of vibration become possible. Only then, the knowledge is unlocked to transform the deadliest weapons into the greatest and most potent tools of life-giving capacity. Only then can the power be harnessed in its full capacity to destroy, but also to give life, and more than mere life.